How you guys doing? My name is Iggy. If you don't know me, now you do. So, as an artist, I have dreams, as well as you have dreams. But I think as an artist, I have a lot of stories, a lot of metaphors, a lot of this spiritual stuff that goes on into creating art. And one thing that I want to talk about right now is, um, well, kind of three things that come together as one, and that's dream, create, and inspire. And that's really the only reason I do what I do, and because I want to be social media famous. Well, I think we all want to be known. I think that's definitely a part of why we're doing this. So hopefully my stories and the things that I talk about, and my creativity and my iggyology, my philosophy on life, can impact you or can help you or can at least make you think. So, to start off, I think there are three things that are always on my mind. And one thing is dreaming, dream, create, and inspiring, right? So I think in those steps, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So when you dream, and I'm not talking about dreaming when you go to bed, it's dreaming. It's like when your thoughts are active, when you're thinking of what you want to happen, because when I think of dreams, I think of like shit that I want to live, new adventures, new experiences, new techniques, new clients if I'm dealing with some kind of thing that has to do with my art and business, or new experiences like going somewhere and enjoying something with the wife, or just something different, right? It's about dreaming. You don't dream to have something go wrong. Dreaming is about something that's positive, something that's adventurous, something that's good, right? But so often we think about it in a dream state of something that could be cool, but probably will never happen, So dreaming has to be active in a sense that you have to live it, because I believe thoughts become real. Like I think of something, and it eventually, through time and space, you will be connected into that experience, or that moment that you want to go through. Some people do it by default. Some people are kind of like, being pushed around life. Like most people are kind of pushed around. I got this, yeah, what can I do? I got it. What else can I do? Or I'm in this situation and I can't change it. So I believe dreaming is definitely about choice and where you put your attention in, what you're thinking about. So I think what you think about all the time is eventually what manifests in your life, right? So I think that's a real big fucking thing that we need to think about. I mean, to actually do it is constructive dreaming, and like being your dream. Right now I'm being my dream. This is what I love doing. I love talking about what I do. I love doing art and creativity and getting other people to do what they love and do. So so I believe right now I'm in my dream zone, and then creating. So creating is the action part of it, but there's a lot of parts of the creating aspect that has to deal with the heart and the spiritual and the non-physical. That with you taking action, that part comes closer to you. What you're chasing is chasing you, type of thing. You know what I mean? And then the other part is inspiring. Inspiring is kind of weird because um, sometimes you do something that might inspire somebody and it might not. So inspiring is also very spiritual in terms that sometimes the thing that you least expect eventually inspires somebody, right? It inspires you when you see other people doing some awesome stuff. And, oh man, I'd like to do that. So inspiring is a thing that's going on all the time. You're getting inspired by movies. You're getting inspired by people. You're getting inspired by situations, and people are being inspired by you, by something you do, something you say, something. Something. So you got to make sure that it's all positive. You got to make sure that you're putting out the best of you. You got to also make sure that you can even tell the story of of failure, because that also inspires. Not always the good stuff inspires. Sometimes bad shit inspires people too. Because when you go through bad stuff and you come out at the other end, victorious or successful in that moment, people are like, wow, how did you do it? So those three things are very important to me in my life, and it's really what guides me. And I don't see success as something that's money oriented or it's status oriented, or I think success is very personal to a person. So and the bottom line, I think success falls under just finding your happiness. Being happy what you do, and eventually all those things start to come together. If you're not happy doing what you do, then you got to find something about that thing that you're doing that makes you happy. And then that happiness kind of grows, and then you move from one job to another, you move from one city to another. It starts to connect the dots. What you are chasing is chasing you, right? But you got to change your mentality about what you're chasing, because that thing might be chasing you, but you're like, oh fuck, I'm never gonna get it. That thing that's chasing you stops chasing you. It just stops, and then you start chasing some other thought or some other thing, and then that negative thing or that not so wanted situation starts chasing you. So you gotta really focus and figure it out. And you're not gonna do it overnight, but the more you do it, the more you can figure it out, and it comes along. So to me, that's what art is all about. It's just about doing it, and putting together all those things that happen, and figuring it out, and seeing what makes me feel good, what doesn't make me feel good. It's about being happy, because life is about being happy. So go out there and find your happiness, and dream, create, and inspire. And hopefully you like my stories, and you'll come back and listen to my crazy talk, and I'll show you pictures and artwork, and maybe places that I go that I'm doing design for other people, and just my adventure. This is my adventure. So come along my adventure. Come to the iggy. Come over here. Come to the iggs. Iggify your life. It's time for you to iggify your life with me.